What's up, fight fans? This is Throwback Boxing. My name's Frank. Just want to make a video about last night's fight with Teofimo, Lopez, and Jamaine Ortiz. I've been listening to a lot of stuff, a lot of YouTubers, a lot of going back and forth, saying it was a robbery, saying, some on Teofimo's side, some on Jamaine's side. But what I gather, look, here's the thing. I like throwback boxers, man. Throwback boxers, they fought, and they fought a lot. They didn't care who they fought. They just were in the ring multiple times per year. And today's boxers, they don't do that. And that's the only way that boxing's going to survive. Everybody's going to UFC. You know what? I don't like UFC, but I'll watch it if it's a good fight because I like to see fights. And that's the thing about today's fighters, man. They don't fight. They don't stand there and fight. Even though they could box like Muhammad Ali. That mug could box circles around you, but Muhammad Ali fought. He boxed. And Sugar Ray Leonard, same thing. He could dance circles around you, but he'll go toe-to-toe with you. And you know what? That's what the fans want. They don't want no finessing. They don't want no running around. What I seen last night was a sorry fight. It was almost as worse as Shakur Stevenson de los Santos, but not quite that bad. But Teofimo, he was chasing him, running after him. Yeah, he was getting frustrated, but he was there to fight. And Jamaine Ortiz, that's the first time I've seen that guy fight like that. He looked at Sando Martin fight, and he said, that's how I'm going to beat him. You know what? He ruined his career last night by fighting like that. That's what I believe. Shakur Stevenson, same thing, man. If he was hurt, he shouldn't have fought. If he couldn't fight and throw punches, he shouldn't have fought. Yeah, it was not good, man. It was not good. I still think Teofimo won the fight because certainly Jamaine Ortiz didn't win that fight, man, because he didn't come to fight. He came to run, do little jabs. Who cares if they connected his little jabs? That doesn't matter. I don't want to see that pity-pat crap. We want to see fights. And, yeah, man, and they said Teofimo should have cut off the ring. You know what? With a fighter like that that's running, you can't cut off the ring. He's running. If you could cut off the ring with a slick fighter like Devin Haney. Devin Haney throws punches. Devin Haney, shoot, that was a masterful boxing lesson that he gave Prograis. And I don't like Haney, but man, that was excellent boxing. And I'll watch him if he's gonna fight like that. Now, a fighter like that, you could cut off the ring. You could cut him off if he's moving, dodging, but he's still throwing. You could cut him off. Jamaine Ortiz, you can't cut off somebody that's running. You just can't do it. I mean, I haven't seen. If you're a good boxer, puncher, and someone's running from you, I want to see somebody. I want to see an example because that dude ran all night long. And, Teofimo, man, the guy's a good, excellent boxer, puncher. I know people don't like him because he sounds like a fool sometimes. and he should just be quiet. Just be quiet. Go out there and perform. You know, and you're 26 years old. Yeah, you know what? He has the best resume out of any of the 135 and 140 pounders, hands down. I'll tell you what, he has a better resume than Terrence Crawford had when he was fighting 135, 140. Yes, he does. And all in all, he has a better resume than Terrence Crawford. I like Terrence Crawford. I took Terrence Crawford over Spence. But Terrence Crawford, all he wants to do right now is do a money grab. That's it. Does he deserve it? Yeah, he's been in boxing. He did. I mean, he annihilated the 3 title holder in Earl Spence Jr. But he thinks he's it now, and all he's talking about is Canelo. No, man, I don't want to see that fight. I don't want to see him fight Canelo. You need to fight somebody close to your weight. You know, if you fight Teofimo, that'll be a big fight. Everybody wants to see Teofimo get knocked out because they hate him. And you'll make money. So I think Crawford should fight Teofimo. And I think it will be a good fight because none of them are going to be running. So that's my opinion. But they're not. These fighters are not like they used to be, man. Take, for instance, Roberto Duran. He's a perfect example of one of the best throwback fighters that you could mention. Man, Roberto Duran he went up in weight and he fought at 135. He went up to 145 to fight Sugar Ray Leonard. And he took the belt from Sugar Ray Leonard. It was a good, close fight, but Roberto Duran won. And then after that, they fought again 6 months later, and he embarrassed Roberto Duran because Roberto Duran got fat. He was out of shape, and he had to lose too much weight in a little amount of time. But you know what? And that devastated him. He went back home. No one was there because he quit. He said no mas. And the dude rose up, man. It didn't stop him. And Roberto Duran, he fought Sugar Ray Leonard and lost to Sugar Ray Leonard. And they fought at 145 pounds. And 9 months later, it took him 9 months. He went into depression. And he came out and he said, okay, I'm going to fight. So he came out and fought this guy, Nino Gonzalez. Nobody knows Nino Gonzalez. But 9 months later, Roberto Duran fought him. And the dude was 24-1. And Roberto Duran won by a unanimous decision. Take note of this because this is the way that these boxers should go, or at least halfway. 1 month later, after he fought Nino Gonzalez, 1 month later, he fought Luigi Munchilo, and he was 35-1. So he fought two dudes that back to back, a month apart, and he fought Nino a month. Let me see. 9 months later, he fought Nino. And then a month later, he fought Luigi Munchilo. And he won by unanimous decision. 4 months after that, he gets in the ring with Wilfred Benitez. Wilfred Benitez was 43-1. And he lost to him by a unanimous decision. So 8 months after that, he fought this dude named Kirkland Lang, which was 23-3 and 1 draw. He lost to him too by split decision. But did that stop him? No, he kept on fighting, man. 2 months after that, he fought Jimmy Batten, which was 36-6, and he won by a unanimous decision. 2 months after that, he fought Pepino Cuevas, which was 29-8. He won by a TKO. These are months, not years, not 6 months, but months. 5 months later, he went up in weight and fought Davey Moore, which was the champion. He was 12-0, and he knocked him out, took the championship from him. Then did what happened? That was one of the biggest fights of his career. I think he fought this dude at 160, and he knocked him out. 5 months later, he fought Marvin Hagler. He fought Marvin Hagler 5 months later. And Marvin Hagler was 57-2-2. He lost to him by unanimous decision. And then 7 months later, he fights Thomas the Hitman Hearns, which was, Thomas was 38-1, and he got knocked out in the second round by Thomas Hearns. And then he fought, these are top guys that he's fighting: Davey Moore, Marvin Hagler, Thomas Hearns, Wilfred Benitez, all this within a span of a year and a half. Then he fought 8 more times in 3 years. Get this, he fought 8 more times in 3 years. Then he fought Iran Barkley at 160 pounds. 160 pounds, which was 24-4, and he won by a split decision. Now that is an awesome throwback fighter right there. And that's what boxing needs to get back to. It needs to get back to that. Stay busy. Stay busy, man. If you know what, I agree with Teofimo, man. If you're not here to come and throw blows and to get it on in that square circle, then you know what? Get out of boxing. Get out of it. I understand. Hit, but don't get hit. But look, you gotta be right there, and you gotta engage, man. You gotta engage, or you're gonna lose the fan base. So yeah, I'm tired of seeing these fights, man. I mean, I'm tired of seeing them. David Benavidez, he brings some action, but he has to have a good dance partner. He's fought some good fights, man. Caleb Plant was a good fight. And yeah, we need these boxers to start fighting each other and not running and not be afraid to lose, man. Somebody's going to lose, but you could get back in there and fight again. Look at how many times Roberto Duran lost. But did that stop him? No, because that was his job. That's what he loved to do, is fight and to box. These guys right here, all they want to do is make millions of dollars without fighting. You know, Keyshawn Davis, he has 10 freaking fights. He doesn't have a belt, and he's calling out Teofimo Lopez, which Teofimo Lopez has one of the best resumes of these young fighters today. And he just wants to jump everything and go fight Teofimo. Teofimo will wash him. Teofimo will whip him. But he's not going to make it that easy. I agree with Teofimo. And I'm not no Teofimo fan. I hate the way Teofimo acts. And then he uses God and starts, you know, Jesus Christ. No, don't use the Lord. He's using the Lord in vain, man. And then he's cussing up a storm. You know, he gets on my nerves, man. But I like boxing. Teofimo's an action fighter. I love boxing. You know, UFC, I like Dana White. Dana White's cool. They're all cool. I got a lot of friends that like UFC. I'm a boxing fan. UFC, I really don't get charged up about it. But a good boxing match with some name boxers, count me in. I'm in, man. But that's all I got. I'm gonna I have a couple couple YouTube channels. And I just started this one. I'm gonna start making some boxing videos. I'm not, I'm new to this YouTube. I don't get real technical, but I'm gonna try different things. I'm gonna try to get in and do it like the pros do, man. Shout out to Coach Malachi. I'm a subscriber of him. I subscribe to Punch Drunk Boxing. He's another good one that I listen to. And Fight Hype, Fight Hub, all that stuff. But shout out to all the boxing fans, man. And I'll see you on another video, man. God bless. On to the next video. Oh, my YouTube channel is Throwback Boxers. Subscribe, comment, and I'll talk to you guys later. God bless. Bye.